At 13,147 feet, Boundary Peak is the highest mountain in Nevada, attracting climbers hoping to summit the high points of the 50 states. While high in altitude, Boundary Peak is very accessible and non-technical to climb, with the easiest route being Class 2 at worst, and 3,500 feet of gain over 4 miles each way. There are two standard options for climbing, the Trail Creek route and the Queen Mine route. We chose the Queen Mine route as it offered a higher starting point, and an opportunity to see the mine as well, although it requires a higher clearance vehicle. The climb begins at the Queen Canyon Trailhead, located on a saddle between Mustang Mountain and an arm leading to Boundary Peak. This trailhead is less than a mile past the Queen Mine, from which the route gets its name. The road from this point to the trailhead is rough, 4-wheel drive and high clearance recommended. We made it just fine in a Jeep Liberty. From the trailhead, a well-defined trail makes its way up the open hillside and along a ridgeline traverse to Boundary Peak. Along the way, you can observe the bristlecone pine tree, the oldest known life form on Earth. These trees are known to live to be thousands of years old, undisturbed in their high desert habitat. At the end of the hillside traverse, the route merges with Trail Canyon at a saddle, from which the trail begins to ascend the mountain more aggressively and become harder to follow. The route ascends this hill, called Hoseback Peak, but moves southwest a couple hundred feet from the top to reach the top of the ridgeline with direct views of the summit of Boundary. From this point, the route heads directly south to gain the direct ridge heading towards the summit of Boundary. This is where the route may become Class 2. The summit of Boundary Peak offers the unique ability of getting good views in two different states, California to the west and Nevada to the east. But Boundary Peak is not itself a separate mountain. It is actually a sub-peak of the larger Montgomery Peak located a half-mile west across the California boundary. Many people will opt to climb Montgomery Peak as well, which the Boundary Peak route offers the easiest means of summiting. With the unique high desert landscape, bristlecone pines, and stellar views, Boundary Peak is one of the most scenic and fun state high points to check off, suitable for those with minimal climbing experience. If you liked the video or found it useful, be sure to subscribe for more Mountain Beta.